Don't scroll away. This is a direct message for you right now, warning you about something crucial you might miss. The time is almost up. You're doing something very wrong when you say that God says a big miracle is going to happen. Do not do it. Please pay close attention. This is important advice that you should follow right away. There isn't much time left, and soon something big, life-changing, and meant just for you will happen. You can do one of two things in the next 2 hours. Your choice will either let your miracle happen or shut it down quietly. So, you won't even know what you lost. If you do what you're about to do, the blessing you've been waiting for could not happen. I want you to know this with all my love and urgency. Do not skip this. This is a warning, a way to keep you safe and a chance to connect with what I've set up for you. Don't ignore it if you believe. Taemin, just so you know, I'm not trying to trick or scare you. I'm talking because I care about your future and what happens right now. People have asked for a miracle, and I've heard every thought, tear, and hope you had that no one else recognized. The miracle is coming, and it won't be long. Right now, though, something is pulling you away from it. I can see the way clearly even though you can't, and I'm showing you the way right now so you don't miss what has already begun for you. It looks like you want to make a choice that is fine, but it's not right for the blessing I've planned. You might think that this will quickly solve a problem, make you feel better, or fix something that seems broken, but it will slowly pull you away from where your miracle is waiting. Please take a moment to listen carefully. Not every chance I give you is from me. And not every choice you make will help you move forward. When you decide not to act, you might make the biggest step forward. When you trust my timing more than what you think is right, I want you to stop and think again right now. I'm asking you in a soft but firm way. There is no answer to your prayers in what you are about to do. That's right. I know it feels important and urgent, but I'm not the one who feels that way. It's caused by stress and fear. My miracles don't happen when you're scared or making hasty choices that make you feel bad later. They come from trusting me, staying calm, and doing what I say even when it's hard to wait. Please like this video if it moves you. Your response is important and will help other people who need to stop and listen. Right now, you're not by yourself. At times, it may seem like you have a lot on your plate. Know that I am here to help. Watch out for you and warn you before you do something that will delay your blessing. You can fix the mistake you're about to make, but staying away from it now will save you a lot of trouble and pain. I want your path to be clear, your heart to be strong, and the good things you've been waiting for to happen. You're not hearing this by chance. There's a reason. I put this moment in front of you because I knew you needed all three at the same time. A reminder, a warning, and reassurance. A miracle is coming your way faster than you think, but being close also makes things delicate. Right now, even small choices can have a big impact. I'm getting your attention right away. Because of this, I don't want you to drift away from what's meant for you. I want you to walk into it. The miracle that's coming isn't small or short-lived. It will make your life better by giving you peace, clarity, and the direction you've been looking for. But for it to really happen, you have to follow my advice, even if it makes you feel bad or confused. It's not always easy to trust, but it always leads you to the right thing to do. To agree, type yes. Don't let doubt tell you that this is a mistake or doesn't apply to you. This is a direct message about your situation, your thoughts, and the choice you've been thinking about. There's been a doubt in you, a quiet voice telling you to wait. That voice is mine. It's not being weak. It's not lack of certainty. It's your guidance trying to keep you on the path I've set out for you. You have been picked and no one has forgotten about you. Everyone has seen everything you've been through, and everything you've been through has led you to this very moment. I don't want you to be perfect. Please listen to me and believe that I know what's going to happen. Your miracle isn't in danger because of the past, but a choice you make now that isn't right can push it back. I can still see that your heart is beating fast as you try to figure out what you're going to do. I can see why it felt so important. Over the past few months, you've been feeling a lot of stress, expectations, and fears. At times like these, it seems easier to move quickly than to stay still. I'm telling you again to slow down, though, because the path you were about to take wasn't peaceful. Even when things are very important, my advice always brings a steady calm. The way you felt wasn't calm. Honest that tried to look like action. You knew this before you heard these words. You tried to ignore the quiet discomfort and hesitation you felt, but it wasn't weakness. It was awareness. I gave you that so you wouldn't make decisions without thinking about the consequences. You leave the safety of the protection when you don't listen to that inner signal I gave you. That's not what I want for you. I want you to stay on track, protected and led at all times. Your almost choice might have seemed good at the time, but it wouldn't have brought peace in the long run. It would have made you feel lost and not sure of yourself, and it would have been a place where your energy would be used up instead of restored. I'm not taking something good from you. I'm stopping something that seems good but has a bad side. I think you deserve order, not chaos. The clarity is mine to keep for you right now. It may seem like waiting will cost you something, but I can tell you for sure that it will protect what's most important to you. Not every pause or delay is a bad thing. There are times when the pause is exactly when things turn out well. I'm working behind the scenes even when it seems like nothing is going on. Putting together details, coordinating people, and planning outcomes that are much better than what you could make yourself. If you walk by faith, type lean 11. Don't let the urge to act right away make you think that you need to in order to protect your future. You can already be sure that your future is safe with me. You need to believe what I say, pay attention, and do what I say. Even though it seems like other people are moving faster, you're not falling behind. What I'm going to give you isn't about comparing. There is a reason for everything. And that reason comes at the right time, not the fastest time. I also want you to understand something deeper. Now, you are about to make a mistake that has happened to you before. It's not new. You've probably been in similar situations where you felt like you had to act, make a decision, or take charge right away because waiting made you feel bad. It taught you something each time, but it also made you feel bad about choices you didn't fully make. You're being warned before you do something this time, which makes it different. This is progress. Change is happening here. This is protection going on right now. You're not the same person you used to be. You are now being told to react in a different way. You can break that cycle. Pick trust over impulse and start a new pattern that will get you closer to your blessing. The miracle I've planned for you is strong and precise. It needs to be aligned and it will respond. If you listen, you will be right where you need to be. If you choose to follow my advice, even when it's hard. And once you get there, what's meant for you will come to you without any trouble, confusion, or work. Let go of the need to be in charge of everything right now. You've been doing everything you can to keep things together, make things better, and get things done. But right now, you need to let go of that weight. You didn't have to carry it by yourself, and you never were. I'll carry what you can't and lead you where you can't see. Type 777 to get good luck. The way forward is becoming clear, but not by making hasty decisions. It will open when you trust, are calm, and are ready to let go of things that feel important but aren't right. Things are getting ready for something bigger that will bring peace for a long time, not just now. Don't give up that for a short-term fix that makes you feel good but doesn't help you reach your goal. I know it's hard to wait sometimes, especially when you want things to change. I know it's hard to be uncertain when you want to know what to do and move forward. I promise though that your patience won't go to waste. It's strong. It's guiding you, keeping your future safe, and getting you closer to what has always been planned for you. If you choose to pause, you won't miss anything. In fact, you're moving into something better. The world may tell you to move quickly, seize every chance, and never be afraid to make a choice. But I have different advice for you. I can help you because I am wise. Know the right time and know exactly what will work best for you. Believe that the path I'm showing you is not only good but also right. Don't move out of fear for a second longer. Stay where you are. Relax your heart. Slow down your thoughts and enjoy the peace that comes when you decide not to act right away. That peace is proof of who you are. That's how I show you that you're on the right track. Right now, you're being led, watched over, and ready. Why were you about to do what you were about to do? But what you're doing now is the result of being in the right place. There is a difference between moving because of pressure and moving because you want to. You are always pushed quickly by pressure and you don't have time to think. On the other hand, purpose gives you a sense of direction and peace as it unfolds. You are not under any pressure as I lead you toward purpose. That's why I told you to stop. You need to understand something else very well right now. Your life will change for the better if you are willing to trust me completely. Not just some of the time. When you only partially trust someone, you listen, but still try to control what happens. You don't have to force things to happen when you fully trust me. This lets what I've planned for you to happen naturally. Right now, you are being asked to trust fully. You've spent a lot of time trying to figure things out on your own. Guess what will happen? And stay away from mistakes by considering all the possible outcomes. But there are times like now when just thinking won't get you anywhere. You need help that goes beyond what you can see. That's what I'm giving you now. Instead of relying only on what you understand, I want you to lean into that guidance. If you believe in God, type 222. Things are being set up around you that you don't know about yet. Conversations are coming together. Chances are being created. And doors are being set up to open at the right time. If you go ahead of that time, you might step into something that isn't complete or doesn't have all that's meant for you. You'll find something that feels right in every way if you're patient and in sync. It will bring you peace instead of questions. It's still on your mind that you might lose what you've been hoping for if you wait. It's normal to think that way, especially if you've been late before. This delay is different, though. We're not losing anything right now. Now is the time for getting ready. Everything is being put in place so that when your miracle happens, it will be complete and last. The mistake you were about to make would have worked for a short time, but it wouldn't have met your deeper needs. For a short time, you may have felt better, but the relief would have worn off, leaving you looking for something else. I'm not bringing you something short-term. I am going to bring you something that will fully and deeply satisfy you. That's why I'm steering you away from things that don't help you reach your goal. You're not being turned down. You're being told what to do. You need to know the difference. Denying something closes doors without giving a reason. But direction means going in a certain direction to find something better. I'm not going to block your way. I'm making it better so that it takes you exactly where you need to go. Each step that is in sync with what has already been planned brings you closer to it. To claim miracles, type 10. Even when you're not sure what to do, I see how strong you are. I can see that you keep going even though things aren't always clear. It's not your fault that you have that strength. It's something I gave you so you can handle times like these. You can trust, wait, and do the right thing even when it's hard. A peace is also beginning to settle over you. That peace isn't just there. Even if it's quiet and soft, this is a sign that you're following my advice. If you do the right thing, even when it's hard, peace will begin to take its place. That's how you know you're going in the right direction. Not by how fast things go, but by how steady your heart beats. What you do next in life is important. And it has more to do with this moment than you think. It's not just about one choice. It's about the way that choice makes things go. You set the stage for what's to come. When you choose alignment now, you're making a way for yourself to get clarity, stability, and happiness. Not just for today, but also for the days to come. Don't rush through this moment. It's more important than you think. As you go through this, you learn to listen more deeply, trust more fully, and act on purpose instead of impulse. These are the traits that will help you reach your miracle. They are getting stronger in you right now. There's no stopping you. You are growing in a way that gets you ready for what's to come. I'm with you and will help you every step of the way. You don't have to see everything. Even if the path isn't fully visible yet, you only need to trust the direction I give you. You only need to trust that person and they will lead you somewhere good. Pay attention to me. Keep your heart open and keep picking alignment over speed. What's coming into your life is big, and if you stay in line, you won't miss it. It's already moving toward you, getting ready, and the wheels are turning. Your job is to stay in this trusting space to avoid making the mistake that would pull you away and to trust the advice you're getting. You are no longer making the mistake I told you about. That's because you chose to hear it. Things that used to feel important and urgent are beginning to lose their force. And things that used to feel necessary are becoming less certain in a different way. This is not a mess. This makes sense. The pressure that was trying to steer you in the wrong direction was broken. You're leaving that pressure behind and entering a place where your choices aren't based on fear or a need to act quickly. A sense of calm is beginning to take hold, though it's still mild and new. That feeling of calm is my presence settling over your emotions and thoughts, making it easier for you to see things clearly. You don't feel rushed into decisions that make you unhappy when you're aligned with me. However, you always feel sure that you can move forward at the right time and in the right way without having to force anything. This is how you'll be able to see my advice better from now on. There have been times when you moved quickly to avoid pain or get something you thought you might lose. Even though they were hard, those times taught you lessons. But this time is different because you are being made aware of what you are doing before you do it. If you keep doing things that don't help you, this is a gift and a way to keep you safe. If you believe in Jesus, type 122. I'd like you to understand something more about this time. There was a sense of urgency, not because you had to act quickly, but because the choice itself was important. Things that are heavy often feel like they need to be done right away. But feeling rushed isn't always a sign to act. It can be a sign to slow down, pay attention, and make choices with more thought. You are now starting to see that difference. Also, someone is working on something for you that needs your full attention and not a distracted or rushed version of you. Your energy and attention would have been spread out if you had gone in the direction you were planning to. And you wouldn't have been able to fully receive what's coming. Not just available. I'm getting you ready. Alignment is the first step to getting ready. You may not see how everything is put together, but links are being made, moments are coming together, and chances are lining up to meet you at the right time. These things don't happen by chance. Step by step, they're part of a bigger plan. No matter what, you should stay with the plan and not try to get ahead of it. You can get divine guidance by typing 555. There's nothing hard you need to do, but you are being asked to trust more deeply. Trust isn't just having faith that good things will happen. It also means not getting in the way of what's already being prepared. It means letting go of control and letting things come together. That level of trust makes room for miracles to happen without any help. Don't try to get the miracle that's coming into your life. Whatever you stay aligned, steady, and open to will meet you. You're not missing anything or behind schedule. That's right where you should be and what you should be learning right now. This is not a delay. It's preparation for something that will change things for the better. With what's coming, there's also a sense of healing. Not just a new chance, but also a fresh start for something inside you that may have been feeling tired or uncertain. Others don't see how much you've been through. We know you kept going even though it was tough. I have seen that and have not missed it. The next thing that happens will give you the relief and strength you've been looking for. You won't be walking this path by yourself. I'm with you every step of the way. Even when it seems quiet, I'm leading you, keeping you safe, and helping you move forward. You might not always be able to hear my voice clearly, but you'll know I'm with you through peace, clarity, and the quiet confidence that you're not lost. There is a turning point happening right now, even though it seems modest. By pausing to listen and trust, you are making a change that will affect what comes next. You have chosen alignment over acting on impulse. That option has power. You'll be able to see how it shapes your path better as you go. Keep this awareness with you all day and don't let it vanish. Many things in the world will try to get your attention. At some point, the need to act quickly may come back in different forms. Now you know what that pressure is like. You already know how to answer it. It's possible to go back to stillness, trust, and the path that's leading you forward. Your future is still unfolding, and you don't need to force it to happen. It will come at the right time and in the right way, and it will make you feel calm, which is proof that it's from me. Stay steady, be patient, and stay in touch with the advice you've been given until then. You are no longer feeling the weight of it. And in its place is a steadiness that you may not have felt before. That stability isn't because your circumstances have changed yet. It's because your alignment has changed. Changing your alignment makes everything else happen at the right time. Peace is already finding you if you trust my guidance. You don't have to look for it. The warning was meant to be taken quickly because what's coming up is important. The decisions you make become more important, and the need for clarity grows when something important is close by. I didn't want you to get involved in something that would take your attention away from what was important because you're closer than you think. This moment has been so important. Even now, you might still feel a little pushed toward what you were going to do. Patterns and habits don't go away right away, but they lose their power once you realize you have them. You weaken an old pattern and strengthen a new one. Every time you make a different choice, you grow this way by making choices based on a better understanding as you go along. Check the alignment by typing 333. Pay attention to how your thoughts are getting better now. It's getting quieter now after being loud earlier. You can see better when it's that quiet. You did not make this clarity happen on your own. It's something that happens when you follow my advice. It is a gift that will keep giving you more as long as you let it. Something is also being fixed in your confidence. Not a confidence that comes from being in charge of everything, but a confidence that comes from trust. Trusting me means you don't have to be responsible for everything that happens. You can keep going even when you can't see the whole picture because you know you're being led. Knowing that makes you confident all the time no matter what. What you chose not to do wasn't a small mistake. That was a step that could have cost you a lot of trouble. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I want you to know how important it is to listen when you feel that inner nudge. That nudge is there to keep you safe and keep you away from bad things. That you kept your promise this time means a lot more than you know. You should type 1888 if you get this. Don't worry. The miracle I told you about is still coming your way. Indeed, by choosing to listen, you've become even more in tune with it. Getting aligned doesn't put off your blessing. It gets closer in the right way. Time is not being lost. You are moving into the right time. In the coming moments, you'll begin to notice that things are shifting. At first, they may come in small forms such as through conversations, chances, or a clear picture of what you need to do next. These are signs that you're moving in the right direction. So, don't ignore them. Every one of them is a sign that you're being led. You are also getting ready on the inside for what's to come. Things that happen around you aren't the only miracle. Also, it's about what goes on inside you. Your awareness, sense of self, and connection to what really matters are growing. This preparation inside is just as important as what happens outside. Sometimes, I think you felt like no one was paying attention to you or that you didn't know what to do. You've had times when you wondered if things would really get better for you. However, I want you to know that everything you've been through has not been in vain. You have become more aware because of everything that has happened to you and every challenge that you have faced. You're not in the same place now. One where you choose not to react the same way and instead act with intention. That change is big and it will certainly affect how you move forward. Something good has happened to you. You're not the same person you were before. Hold on to this feeling of calm. And don't let outside pressure bring you back to the present moment. The world might keep going fast, but you don't have to keep up. You can move forward with purpose, confidence, and trust in the path you're receiving. That's where your powers lie. What's coming won't need any force on your part. It will make you feel right and you'll know it right away. That's because it will fit with the peace you're feeling right now. Be sure it's from me by doing this. You are being led to something that will make you happy, not just feel better for a short time. The new you will be reflected in it, not the old you. This moment of guidance is so important because it's making you into the person who will be ready for what's coming. Keep walking in this awareness and trust that each step that is in line with what has been planned is bringing you closer to it. You are not alone in this, and you do not need to be lost. You can count on me to be with you and lead you to what's meant for you. In the past, you would have moved without giving it a second thought because you needed to fix something, answer a question, or act quickly before something got away. That version of you did the best it could with the information it had at the time. You are no longer in that place, though. This moment shows it. You stopped to listen and then chose to trust. Even though it was hard, that choice has led to a new path that isn't based on pressure, but on direction. Please pay attention to how this feels different from the times you acted quickly. You don't feel regret, confusion, or second guessing. When you think about what you did, you don't feel lost even though things aren't clear yet. Instead, you feel calm and steady. That feeling is important because it will help you know when you're walking correctly from now on. You didn't make the mistake because of just one choice. It had to do with something that might have changed your path for a longer time. You were being drawn to something that would have taken your attention away, worn you out, and slowed down the things that were supposed to happen in your life. Because I care about where you're going, not just how you feel right now. I stepped in. I'm looking out for your future in ways you might not always notice. To stay in line, type 444. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. There is one more thing I want you to know right now. The empty space you made by doing nothing isn't there. It's getting filled. What's right can come in when you don't get involved with what's wrong. The way alignment works is like this. Not only about not making mistakes. It's about making room in your life for things that belong there. That space is getting ready for something important right now. You may not be able to see what's coming in yet, but you'll feel it. You'll get a sense of direction, a clear picture of what to do next, or even a chance that you didn't see coming that feels right in a way you can't quite explain. When that time comes, don't rush, but don't wait either. It will be easy to spot because it will make you feel calm, not rushed or under pressure. The miracle I talked about has something to do with this new space. It won't come into your life by force. It will meet you where you are. You'll be able to get it not by doing more, but by making smart choices. This moment was so important because it got you ready for the next one. If you're ready, type 666. There is still a part of you that wants to know how everything will work out. That part of you wants to know exactly what's going to happen and when. But this trip isn't about being sure of everything ahead of time. Step by step, you have to trust. Every time you trust someone, it makes the last one stronger. It makes a path that gets clearer as you walk along it over time. You don't need to understand everything. You are being told to keep in touch. Keep in touch with the peace you felt when you stopped. Keep in touch with the awareness that helped you leave what wasn't right behind. Stay connected to me because that's what will help you move forward even when you can't see the whole way. In addition, you are getting stronger, which will help you in the near future. It won't be the last time you have to make a choice that seems important or unclear. You're different now, though, because you know what it means to stop, listen, and choose alignment. That event will stay with you and help you in ways that become more natural as time goes on. Your inner sense of direction, not just your thoughts or feelings, is being taught to you. There deep down is where I can talk to you most clearly. Just keep listening and it will get easier to spot. Now is a good time to remember this, but you won't always need a moment like this to help you. The way forward is becoming clear, and you don't need to chase it. The steps are being taken in a way that is perfect for you. What's meant for you will fall into place on its own. If you feel like you're where you need to be, it will be because it feels right. You will also feel a sense of restoration that will keep growing. You've been through doubt, stress, and uncertainty. However, those things are beginning to slip. There is more peace, confidence, and clarity now that they are gone. This won't be temporary. It's the start of a bigger change that will keep happening. Do not think that what has happened here is not important. At a time when it would have been easier to do something else, you chose alignment. Your path is being shaped by that choice in ways that will become clearer over time. You're not just trying not to make mistakes. You're starting a new way to move forward. Trust yourself and don't let doubt take you away from what you've been through. Even if doubt comes back, it's not as strong as it used to be. You now know what it's like to be led, and no one can take that away from you. Your choice to pause hasn't stopped what's coming into your life. It's still on its way. You have become even more in line with it because of your choice. It may seem quiet right now, but you're moving in the right direction. Know that this quiet is just a part of the process and not a sign that nothing is going on. Now that the first wave of urgency is over, you're in a place where you can see things more clearly than before. Right here is where real change starts to happen. At times when things are quiet and not too busy, but when you can hear the quiet voice inside you, you won't feel rushed into making choices that will make you unhappy going that way. It moves you forward in a way that feels real and grounded. Even if you can't see the end result yet, what you didn't do earlier wasn't just the wrong thing to do. Something about it might have taken your attention away from what's going to happen next. The place where you put your attention is important. You might not have been able to see what's coming next if that choice had thrown your attention off. You chose to pause though, which has made you more aware and ready to receive what's being prepared for you. To stay on task, type 999. Something is coming up in your life that needs you to be present, not distracted, and not split up. At first, it may seem simple, but it has a deeper meaning than it appears. It won't be how dramatic it is that will help you spot it. It will be how right it feels. That feeling of being right is my confirmation. and it will help you figure out what to say. Trust that what's happening isn't just happening by chance. Each pause, moment, and choice you've made lately fits into a bigger picture that's becoming clear. You're not being led around in circles, and you're not being held up for no reason. You're being carefully placed one step at a time so that you'll be exactly where you need to be at the right time. There's also a release going on inside you, though you might not fully understand it yet. Things are becoming less important to control and people are starting to trust each other more. This trust isn't blind. It comes from what you just did when you listened, stopped, and saw that peace came after. That experience gives you a base to build on going forward. If you feel the shift, type 1 or 11. You're also learning that you don't have to act right away on every chance that comes your way. Even if they look good at first, some things are meant to be passed over. You are becoming more discerned, which will help you tell the difference between what seems good and what is right. This is a skill that will keep getting better as long as you keep in touch with me. It won't be hard to understand or believe in the miracle I've been talking about. It will make you feel clear in a way that you haven't felt clear before. You won't have to push it, question it over and over, or go after it. It will meet you in a way that fits with how calm you are right now. You'll know it's from me because of that. You are being made ready to not only receive this miracle, but also see it for what it is. When you're waiting for something, it can show up in a way you didn't expect. That's why recognition is important. You might miss it if you're busy or worried about something else. There will be no doubt in your mind when it comes though, because you are learning to stay present and slow down. Also, your trust in yourself is getting stronger in line with what I'm saying. It's not enough to just trust your own understanding. You also need to be able to tell when your inner peace is leading you. That peace is where I meet you. And it's also where you'll find your way when things aren't clear. There have been times when you didn't believe you could make the right decisions. Your mind would sometimes wonder if you were seeing things correctly or if you were missing something important. But this moment is showing you that when you're connected to my guidance, you can listen, discern, and make smart choices. Keep in mind what it feels like. You're moving in the right direction because you're calm, clear, and not under any pressure. You can be sure that you're aligned when you feel those things. It's a sign to stop and come back to this place of stillness when you feel rushed, stressed, or uneasy. You don't have to figure out everything that's coming up right away. It will happen in steps, and as you get to each one, it will become clearer. There's no need for you to know everything right now. All you have to do is stay connected, aware, and trust that you're being led. Even though it seems quiet, the path you're on is steady. Being quiet doesn't mean nothing is going on. It means that things are getting ready below the surface. This is where the most important changes happen, though they aren't always clear at first. Believe that what you're seeing right now is a part of something bigger. You are not going on this journey by yourself, and you are not going in a random direction. I'll be with you every step of the way, help you stay in line with what's best for you, and guide you through each moment. You are being led with care, a clear goal, and a deep knowledge of what you need. Your doubts about this feeling used to be real. At that point, you would have wondered if waiting was the right thing to do. You can now tell the difference between stress and calm. There is pressure, but peace leads. There is pressure, but peace makes you feel better. You're getting better at following peace. That's what keeps you in line with the miracle that's still coming your way. You're not behind or have missed anything. There may still be thoughts that try to convince you otherwise. So, please hold on to that truth. Fear makes me think those things, not me. I don't use fear to lead you. As your leader, I am clear, patient, and have a plan. You are right where you should be, and you can still reach everything that's meant for you to show trust. Type 1313. Something else is happening below the surface that you can't see all of it yet, but you can feel it. It's a change for the better. A strong but quiet movement that is leading you to something bigger. This change didn't start when you saw results. It began when you picked alignment. Things are already moving because of that choice. The miracle I talked about hasn't been put off or taken away. Even if you can't see the end result yet, it is moving toward you in a planned and accurate way. Pieces are being put together that need to fit together at the right time. Your job is to stay still while the pieces line up. You're not just waiting in silence. You're standing to get ready. The trust you have in yourself is also growing, which is changing how you deal with uncertainty. You're not scared anymore or in a hurry to control things you can't see. You're learning to rest in the knowledge that you're being led. Instead, you can't just trust someone based on what they say. You're going through that right now. Just type 1414 to get more information. You're beginning to understand that not everything that seems important right now needs your attention. No matter how important something seems at first, it's meant to go by without your attention. You are becoming more discerned, which helps you choose what is truly in line with your path. It will help you make decisions in the future, as well as the ones you are making now. There's also a quiet sense of confidence growing in you. Not the loud or strong kind, but the kind that stays the same and is built on trust. You can move forward without having to prove anything or make hasty decisions when you're sure of yourself. It helps you stick to your decisions, even if other people don't get them. You won't have to give up this piece for what's coming into your life. It will line up with it, make it stronger, and confirm it. That's because it will just feel right. You won't have to question it as much. One way you'll know it's from me is that it won't make you feel confused or pushed. Besides that, this miracle is being made ready for you in a way that you weren't ready for before. It's not always easy to see preparation, but it's important. It changes how you see things, how you react, and how well you can see what's really meant for you. Because of how you're being changed, you can receive without fear, doubt, or hesitation. You may still feel the need to move quickly, or be in charge sometimes. But now you have something to hold on to. You know what it's like to be guided and to be in sync. You can come back to this place whenever you feel pulled away from it because you know it. Don't let voices or pressures from outside take your attention away from what you've been through. What made you stop, wait, or decide not to act might not be clear to other people. You're not being led by what they know, though. You are being led by something more important. Keep in touch with that and don't let doubt take hold. Even if it's only one step at a time, the way forward is becoming clearer. You don't have to see the whole trip to know you're going in the right direction. You are getting closer to what has been planned for you with every step of trust, moment of alignment, and choice to listen. There are people who care about you and will help you through this. I'll be with you every step of the way, helping you, keeping you safe, and moving you forward. I'm always with you and guiding you, even if you don't always feel it strongly. That which lies ahead of you will give you the purpose, meaning, and satisfaction you've been looking for. This is not a short-term thing. It's something that will change things for good. Stay where you can trust. Keep in touch with the peace you feel and keep moving forward with awareness. You used to constantly need reassurance from other people and you looked for signs in everything because you weren't sure of yourself. But now something has changed and you can start to see my guidance coming from inside you. This doesn't mean you'll never look for clarity again, but it does mean that you don't need outside confirmation to know when something feels right. Peace is becoming clear to you as your sign, and that will lead you more reliably than anything else. The sense of urgency that was once too much has now been shown for what it was. It wasn't a request to do something, but a check to see how you were aligned. You did not fail that test. Your answer shows that you have grown and understood. Here's how you move forward with what I've planned. Not by avoiding all problems, but by changing how you act when they do happen. To stay on the ground, type 1515. While you move forward, I want you to remember something important. The miracle I talked about is connected to your growth. It's linked to it. What is coming into your life is not only going to change things, but it's also going to fit with who you're becoming. Because of this, you've had to prepare because what you're getting requires you to be clear and trusting. You're not being shaped by accident and your journey hasn't been random. You are where you are now because of everything that happened. Every pause and every moment of reflection. Even the times you didn't know what to do or felt lost were part of the process and helped you learn more about yourself and your path. There has been no waste and no missed details. Type 1616 to receive strength. Additionally, your ability to stay steady when things around you seem uncertain is getting stronger. You're no longer reacting in the same way you once did, and that's a sign of growth that can't be taken from you. The outside world can't shake you as much when you're stable inside. This steadiness will keep helping you as you move on to the next thing. It won't always be easy to see the way ahead, but you will always be shown the way. You don't need to know everything before you move forward. You only need to trust the next step. It's enough to trust that you will move forward in a way that fits with what has been planned for you. On top of that, you're learning to stop needing to be in charge of everything. People often want to be in charge because they are afraid of not knowing what will happen or being uncomfortable. But trust lets you go forward without having to manage everything because you know you're being led. This kind of freedom will keep growing inside you as long as you stay aligned. You won't have to give up this trust for what's coming into your life. Also, it will make it stronger and show you that you are on the right path. There will be peace and clarity after it, which will help you understand it. The pull won't be in different directions. Instead, you'll feel like you're being pulled forward with a goal. There may still be times when old habits try to come back and you want to rush or act without thinking, but they won't affect you as much as they used to. You are now aware, and being aware changes how you act. In time, you'll be able to spot those patterns and make different decisions like you did here. There are other people going through this with you, and you don't have to do everything perfectly. Each step of the way, you're learning, growing, and being led. You might still make mistakes, but they won't make you who you are or change your path. What matters is that you are ready to listen, make changes, and stay in touch with the guidance you're getting. There is still time for the miracle to happen. And it won't come with doubt or confusion. It will happen in a way that feels natural, in sync, and right. You won't have to question it as much because it will make you feel the peace you've come to know. You'll know it's from me because of this. You are being led to something that will give you meaning, purpose, and a satisfaction that you have never felt before. It's not just a short-term change. This is a deeper transformation that will keep happening. Trust that everything is going to work out for the best. Stay in touch with this awareness. Remember that you're not walking this path by yourself as you go forward. I will guide you, protect you, and help you stay on track with what's best for you at all times. You might not always feel my presence strongly, but I'm always there for you, and I can help you. You've already been through something that changed your path. And now you know more about what it means to trust. This knowledge will keep getting deeper, and it will lead you in ways that fit you better over time. You're not the same person you were before, which means you're going in the right direction. You're starting to feel a deeper peace that doesn't depend on where you are. You can't get this peace and lose it whenever things happen. It grows as long as you stay on the same page with me. You don't get upset easily when you're in this state because your base is no longer what you can control. It relies on trust. You can trust someone more than you can doubt them. The moment that seemed important at the time has now shown what it was really for. It wasn't meant to move you forward, but to bring you closer to getting it. You were shown the difference between acting because of pressure and acting because of aligned. You will always remember what you learned. And it will help you in ways that become more natural over time. You're learning to see what's right, not just what seems right at the moment. To keep the peace type 1717, I want you to remember one thing as you keep going. It wasn't just a mistake that you put off. It was also a distraction that could have made what was meant for you take longer. Distractions don't always look like bad things. They often look good, sensible, or even necessary. But not everything that seems right is on your path. You're learning to see past what you see, which may not fully understand how it's protecting you yet. You are already aware of the miracle that is coming into your life. It's linked to it. They are getting you ready to receive it with clarity, not confusion. Since you were about to move, your attention would have been split. And you might not have seen what was being put in front of you, but now you're ready to fully see it, understand it, and accept it. Press the number 1818 to get the miracle. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You're also making your trust in yourself stronger. Not in your own power, but in your ability to pay attention and follow my instructions. This is important because it lets you move on without questioning every choice all the time. When you're aligned, you know something without constantly having to be told it. That knowing will keep growing as long as you stay in touch with me. It's possible that you will still feel the pull of old habits and the need to make quick decisions from time to time. You now have something you didn't have before, though. Being aware. Being aware lets you stop, take a look at what's going on, and make a different choice. You are strong because you made that choice, and no one can take it away from you. You are not expected to be perfect or to never feel uncertain again. But you are being shown how to react differently when those times come up. To avoid reacting right away, you'll learn to pause. You won't feel overwhelmed. Instead, you'll be calm again. You'll find your way in that stillness. You're also feeling more confident in a quiet way. It's not because they know everything. When you can't see the whole path, you have to trust that you're being led. When you're sure of yourself, you can move forward with ease instead of rushing. Instead of steps that feel forced, it lets you take steps that feel right. You won't have to give up this peace for what's coming into your life. It will fit in with it and make it stronger. It will be clear to you because it won't lead you astray or make you doubt itself. It will give you a clear, steady, and true sense of thing. You'll know it's from me because of that. You are also getting ready for something that will have meaning after the moment is over. It's not just about getting something new. It's about starting to live in a different way. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.